Hi, today I'm going to talk about DreamAfrica. The reason why Africa is not able to feed herself today is as a result of the losses that African farmers experience through post-harvest losses. And this is a huge problem. The main reason why this is such a huge problem is because as a result of these losses, agriculture becomes very non-profitable. And as a result of this, farmers are not able to expand their farms and be able to grow more food. And these days, youth are leaving agriculture because it's not being profitable and it's not becoming attractive. And as a result of this, more people are leaving agriculture to find other jobs or to go to other countries, or in some cases even want to go out of the continent into Europe. It is very important that the agriculture in Africa is built and is developed very well, not only for Africa, but for the world as a whole. Africa has a great land, good weather, and sun all year round, that Africa can grow all the food that the world needs by 2050 if the infrastructure is built properly. Why do I say this, and how do I think we can do this? I think we can do this by making agriculture in Africa profitable. And when we do this, it is going to drive the innovation that is needed and in fact build the infrastructure that is needed in Africa to ensure that we have a better future, not just for Africa, but for the world as a whole. African farmers themselves are still experiencing these huge losses, and 90% of African farmers are not satisfied with the local market prices for their harvests. And people are continuing to leave agriculture. If policies are not made, or if the necessary things are not done, a lot of agricultural farmers are going to keep on losing, and people are not going to get into agriculture. And it's not only going to be bad for Africa, but it's also going to be bad for the whole world as a whole. How DreamAfrica wants to be able to provide value to farmers in order to encourage more people to go into agriculture and also to make it profitable for people to do agriculture is by providing mobile processing units and having this available in every community, where every farming community, so we can add value to their crops and make it more profitable for them. This is a great model because it is cheaper than the local big factory system, and the produce are also much healthier than imports. The adoption model that we are going to use is simply by just buying crops from farmers during harvest when the crops are the cheapest. We process fruits into concentrate for international markets, so we can get money to continuously be able to buy crops from farmers. And then the second model is to be able, second is a support service adoption model, where we provide economic support to farmers and we build a customer relationship, and through that we buy their harvests at a standard price. We process them into flours, and we use these flours for commercial and industrial use in the country or in Africa. We need about 50,000 to start the design and build the prototype for a mobile processing truck in Ghana. This could be very great, as if this is successful and mobile processing becomes a thing in Africa, DreamAfrica could be making about $15 billion in revenue by 2050. Worst case scenario, if we build one processing truck or two and it gets stuck in Ghana, we're able to save about 10% of post-harvest losses. We can make about 70,000 in yearly revenue. Traction that we've had so far is a partnership with Topa Ghana, which is an NGO in Ghana, which we're going to be working closely in Ghana to build up our system. Another achievement that we've made is that we'll be able to do case studies about farmers in Kenya through Plant Village. Here is the team. Edward from Penn State, who's in Plant Village. Andrews, who is in Ghana, and Henny, who is also in the USA. And we have Albert, who's in Ghana, and we have Eli, who's also in Kenya. Thank you.